Blessings and happy full moon in July. And happy lunar eclipse today. That happens a little later this afternoon. And I am sitting in this beautiful park here downtown Durango, Colorado. And I'm going to pull some cards. I'm trying to get this all set up so you can see the scene. I'm sitting here under this tree. And the ground is nice and beautifully moist. And yes. All right, I'm going to start off with some Earth Magic Oracle because I'm feeling really earthy today, specifically with the full moon. I always feel a little more in touch, or I always get that urge to be more in touch with nature, but I ask my angels and my guides to be present during this reading. Thank you so much for helping me to rise out of my bed in such a positive way. And so I ask you to guide the messages of this reading so that it's exactly what we need to hear today, so that it can bring clarity and be of the utmost what we need to hear, you know? What do we need to hear? We need to hear some good stuff, right? We need to hear the truth. So what are the messages? This is a general reading. And so if it resonates with you, it resonates with you. If it doesn't, then, it's not your message. And if you are interested in booking a personal reading, I will leave the information below in the comment section. Ooh, DNA, karma. Wow. I was just having a discussion about karma. Look at that. It's like Kundalini energy right there. The two snakes surrounding the pole. DNA. I'm going to pull another one. I was just talking about karma. The law of action equals reaction. And rainbow. Blessings. I feel like this is saying there's some good karma going on here. You know, what you've been putting out into the universe is coming back to you. That's really beautiful. What you have been putting out into the universe is coming back, and it is abundant. The rainbow. In tarot, the rainbow is the Ten of Cups card, which is the emotional fulfillment card. Here, I can only assume that blessings means all sorts of fulfillment and abundance. The rainbow is also a sign, the sign of hope and the sign of a promise that the earth would never be destroyed by water, right? In the Bible, that's what the rainbow symbolizes. And in other cultures, when we see a rainbow, like especially like a rainbow around the sun, a sun dog, it's all symbolic of blessings. And yes, I think that great abundance is coming our way with this new moon, with this full moon energy and this lunar eclipse. I feel that there's like some really good stuff happening. We've got a lot of shifting going on. And if you've been putting some good stuff out into the universe, babies, it's coming in. So I'm going to read the DNA, the karma. Karma, a concept in many Eastern religions, is a Sanskrit word implying the greater universal laws of cause and effect, providing an implied code of ethics within the structure of the seemingly endless cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, which we experience throughout our lives in many different versions. The mistaken notion about karma is that it's some kind of punishment. But it's far from that. In fact, in its purest form, it simply asserts that our conduct in this lifetime will determine the next incarnation. Very interesting. All right, I'm going to read the rainbow real quick. Rainbow. It's a busy little town this morning. Gosh, it was so busy yesterday just being in town. There's rain and there's rainbow. Blessings. A rainbow is created by the collaboration of sunlight and water in our atmosphere. The water droplets become tiny prisms that collectively diffuse and disperse light into the ribbon of colors that is the essence of every hue we're capable of perceiving on this planet. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Yes. Rainbows symbolize many things, including good luck, a bridge to heaven, and abundance. And I think leprechauns like them as well. You know, pots of gold are often found at the end of rainbows. Those are lovely. Those are delicious cards. All right, I'm going to pull a couple cards out of a tarot deck here. The Druid Craft Tarot. Ask my angels to guide this message. Guide this reading so the message is clear and concise and is exactly what we need today on this beautiful full moon. Yes, 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 and so it is. I can feel the energies in the air very, very strongly today. And this full moon energy has got me all feeling really good. Oh, Five of Swords. There was a disagreement, maybe in the past, maybe, but somebody won, somebody lost, but neither party is happy about it. We also have the Wheel. I'll show you these cards in just a second. We also have the Wheel, or the Wheel of Fortune, which is all about, I almost said karma, and I'm sure karma plays into it, but it's all about spinning the wheel. We've spun the wheel. We've put our intention in, and the wheel, it spins. It spins. And since it is the Wheel of Fortune, we know that when it stops, it will be amazing. It'll be exactly what we need. But we don't know where it stops, and so we have to have trust and faith that it will stop when it's supposed to and where it's supposed to. And we also have the Six of Pentacles, which is a very abundant energy. It's all about sharing the wealth. Okay, so I'm going to show you. We start off with the Five of Swords, which is, it can have some negative energy to it. See there, the guy in the front, he's got the swords. He's got his foot on the swords. He won the battle, and the other guy walks off in the distance, not so happy. So somebody won, somebody lost, but nobody's truly fulfilled or happy about it. It just is. And also, I see in the back, I have to show you, there's like a big bird chasing a little bird. It's about to get it. Yeah, this is all about, there was a conflict. But even though there was a conflict, things happen for a reason. You know, sometimes we have to have conflict. Sometimes we do. I feel we have to have conflict with people who are not in alignment with us. And, you know, I mean, not always. I mean, I try to avoid conflict. There's a couple little crows coming up here. They're so cute. I have to notice the animals. But the wheel, she is turning. The wheel, she's turning, but it's turning in your favor. Things are turning in your favor. Even if there was conflict, let's just say that this is the past, and then that this is the present. We've got the wheel turning. We've got the wheel turning. The outcome, here we've got, look at this. This is like this guy here. He's the hermit. He went up to the top of the mountain. He found his vision. He followed his light. He follows his light, but it led him to great abundance, to the point that he's able to hand out this abundant energy to others. They are thirsty, and he is a well, and he can quench their thirst by the energy that he's collected. Look, I burned myself. Ouch. Yeah, he's sharing what he has obtained, and that might be in the form of knowledge, and that could be in the form of physical possessions. It could be anything, okay? But you have enough to share, okay? So as this Wheel of Fortune is turning, it turns in your favor so much that you are able to in turn give to others that which you have learned through this life. And sometimes there is great conflict that we have to go through. Life is not all a bowl of cherries, but you can take the pits and plant them, right? You can plant some cherry trees. Is that how it works? I think I just made that one up, but anyway, I think it's usually like if life serves you lemons, make lemonade. But I like planting cherry trees, so. What decks did I bring with me today? All right, we are going to pull from the Divine Feminine deck. I feel that this full moon energy is very, very, well, we're in the sign of Cancer, which is a feminine sign, and then the moon itself is in the sign of Capricorn. So our sun sign is in Cancer, but the moon is in Capricorn, which is a very goat-like energy. I think it is feminine, even though it's a very stubborn energy, but it's also very business-oriented and getting things done. And so there could be some conflict within those two opposing energies, but I also think it's really wise to stay in tune with your sensitivities of the of what you're feeling in order to move forward on some of your creative projects, business projects, and whatnot. Okay, I do believe that even though some astrologers are saying that it is an energy that is conflicting and may cause drama, I say that that is a potentiality, but that if you focus on just being in touch with your feelings, that I think that this could lead you to being having greater abundance in your art projects and in your creative projects and in your business oriented projects, all projects. All right. What does the Divine Feminine have to say? What is the message that we need to hear today? What does the collective need to hear? July 16th, and today is my daughter's birthday. Happy birthday, Ireland. She's turning 18 today, and she's having coffee with her grandparents right now. It's quite lovely. So this reading is going to be for today, but it's, I'm going to upload it, and the thing is, it takes a while to upload these videos. So I'm going to say that this is the energies for today, but also through till the next full moon. So this is a full moon reading from one full moon to the next one, and it could even progress longer, because with the eclipse you can feel them for the potency of what they reflect to us can be like 3 months worth, and we've already been feeling these eclipses before they even happened. Yes, business stuff. Be sensitive to what you're feeling today, but yeah, the universe is bringing us abundance in our financial situations as well. That's what I feel. All right, what messages do we need to hear today? What messages do we need to hear today from the Divine Feminine? I keep pulling the same gosh darn cards. Like there's like only so many cards here, but the same ones keep coming up. We have Freya. Ooh, she's wild. The goddess of discernment. And Parvati, the goddess of devotion. Okay, so here's Freya, the goddess of discernment. And so it's really important. Here, I'll move my fingers. Discernment versus judgment. To be judgmental of something or someone is a little different than having discernment. To have discernment means that you're able to make wise choices through logic and reason, and also through intuition. She's a very fiery character. It says, I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. You see? Don't just say yes to everything. I mean, I feel like for a lot of people right now, you're going to be getting a lot of offers, have a lot of options available to you. Not every cup is to drink from. I like how Missy from Saltwater Heals Tarot, give her a shout out. I love it when she says, not every cup is meant to be drank from. That's how we get poisoned. And it's true. Don't say yes to doing something unless it's a holy hell yes. Do what is right for you, because when you do what is right for you, you are greater in your abundance, and you are able to give more to people. Okay? Parvati, the goddess of devotion. I am love that doesn't leave. Yes, yummy. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. Oh my gosh, that is such a gorgeous message. Look at that. Are you devoted? Are you committed to love? I am committed to love. I will spread as much love as I can. I will cultivate as much love as I can within my being. And I will share that with the collective, but I will share it with an individual if it's a holy hell yes. Yes, and I mean, hell yes. I see a lot of abundance. I see a lot of hope, blessings. I just got a hit that this also can mean that you might see some kind of symbolism today. You might see a rainbow, but you might see, like, I think of a dove bringing the olive branch to Noah, in Noah's Ark, bringing the the olive branch, and it was showing that there was land out there. It gave them hope. So just believe. Continue to believe and have hope in the future, in your, what you have been putting out there. If you've been putting a lot of good stuff out there, you're going to be getting a lot of good stuff back. I really do. I see a lot of blessings, a lot of abundance coming back to you. You might see a sign, like I said, like I envisioned the dove bringing the olive branch, and that was a symbol, and the rainbow was a symbol. But I feel like you're going to start seeing some signs from universe that things are working out. They're working out, but divine timing is at hand. We can't ever have everything right here, right now. That's not going to always be in our best interest. Things happen in their due time for reasons. Should I pull? I have a few more decks to choose from. I'm just trying to decide if I'm going to pull from the Journey of Love or the Romance Angels. Okay. I asked and I received the answer right away. So we're going to do a card from the Journey of Love by Alana Fairchild. Totally recommend this deck. Really beautiful. Ask my angels and my guides to clear the energy of this deck to help bring out just one card, just one message for the collective during this full moon eclipse cycle, which will go from today and will continue. The energies of this reading will continue for the next month or two. You will feel the residuals. Today is a really, really good day for manifestation and also for allowing things to let go. For the next couple months, things are going to be breaking away from you. Thoughts, patterns, perhaps jobs, relationships, friendships. Things will be ending. There's a lot of endings going on. But when we have times of great endings, it's a time of great beginning. And I think, again, this card here with the snakes and that, they shed their skin. That's what we're doing right now. We're shedding our skin so we can become more beautiful snakes. So that's the train. That's the Durango train, and it's really loud. So I'm just going to shuffle while the train's going insane. Insane in the train. Insane in the train. What's the message that we need to hear today? What is the message for the collective for this energy? Just one, please. I'm going to put those back. Those were two. I'm asking for just one card for the collective, please. What do we need to hear? What is the message that we need to hear for this beautiful full moon energy and eclipses? What does the collective need to hear? This is so weird. I can't make this up. I literally just did a reading at a party. I was at a party and we did a bunch of readings. And when it was my turn to get my reading, we were playing tarot games. When it was my turn, this is the card I pulled. Okay? This is the card that I pulled. This was my card. So this is obviously my message, but this is the message for the collective, and I will read it out of it. The Blood Dance. I just want you to see this gorgeous, gorgeous card. I really love this deck. I want it to focus right there. It's just beautiful, okay? And I'm going to read it. Number 42. In the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the number 42 is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. The Blood Dance, okay. Get down here. Let me get all cozy here. All right. The Blood Dance. It's loud. The heart craves life, and the blood responds. In relationship to each other, life happens. The desire and the action, the movement of cycles, drawing in and letting go, rushing to the center and pushing far away to the extremities. It is the cycle of relationship, dancing between self and other, into oneness and into individuality. I love the yin and yang of this. So it is with human beings in relationship with each other and with human beings and in divine essence. Sometimes the heart of God feels so close. It's as though our own inner passion is the very blood rushing through it. Then we journey far bringing our nourishment to where it is needed, to those who are cold and lonely, to the farthest reaches of our own dark self, that we may, if very brave, dare to love completely. Wow, I just got chills. Oh my gosh, okay. Though we can be lonely for the warmth of the center then, craving that feeling of being at home, soon enough we are called back to the core of our divine heart. Can't tell if that's a person or a crow making that noise. We are called back to the core of the divine heart, and the cycle continues. Remember that you are always in this dance of life. You are never apart from the divine. It is just that sometimes, in our natural flow, it is easier to feel that divine presence than at other times. Yet, you are always the blood connected to the heart. This oracle brings you confirmation that you are connected to the divine source, to all that is. We are part of that blood. We are part of that flow. We are part of it all. Just remember to focus on love. So important. We don't need to toxify the blood flow. Anyways, I'm going to continue reading. This oracle brings you the confirmation that you're connected to the divine source, to all that is. If you are experiencing a phase of feeling cut off from yourself, from your body, from another, or from the divine, even from your own feelings, spiritual connection, or intuition, be reassured that this is temporary and just part of the cycle of life itself. Remember, we are dealing with divine timing right here. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is. It's all about divine timing. If you feel you have been journeying in life and fear that you have lost your way, do not trouble yourself, precious soul. You are never far from the divine heart, and you will always be called home. That is really beautiful. There is a little poem here, and I'm going to read it. Love's language speaks like sound of falling leaves, caressing wind to bear aroma sweet. You ask if I can love and measure... Sorry, I'll say that line again. You ask if I can love and measure true, and give emotions weight the scales do. Each tear releases more than words can say, expressing all my heart wants to convey. That's so romantic. It's so romantic. And to me, life is romantic. This grass here is romantic. The dewdrops on the grass. This beautiful tree that I'm underneath, it's romantic. The birds flying overhead. Yeah, super romantic. The crows that were bouncing around here just a second ago, super cute, super romantic. I feel romance. I exude romance. And so, as a channeled message from myself, I say, tap in to those romantic feelings that you find in nature. What is it that drives your heart? What is it that drives your passion? Tap into that. To me, that is the source of romance. And it doesn't have to be directed at another person for it to be romantic. But I am going to use the romantic driving force to create art and music and any other thing that I feel like creating. And I will exude it in my movement and in my thoughts and my words and in my desires. I will give it up to the universe. Yes, this is a time of great connection. Right timing, right timing. If this has been your past, it's all been for a reason. It's been for a season. It's been to teach you. Because great abundance is coming, and you will be able to share it with others. I feel that very strongly.
Good for him.
I am a love that doesn't leave. When I commit my love, when I commit to love, my soul evolves. Let's be evolving, ever committing to being in the flow of love and life. All right, I'm going to end it there. All right. I'm waiting for my daughter to be done with her coffee shop stuff, and then we're gonna do some birthday things. I feel really blessed. I'm gonna do a little bit of stretching here since I'm here on the ground on my little yoga pad. Here's the spread. There it is. There it is. All right. You guys be well. Enjoy the full moon, and may you be blessed and find clarity in everything that you do.